I mean, hey, we just on, man. We on everything, man.
How you gonna be
Uh-huh.
on like the light and you in the dark?
Listen, man. We all go through dark times, man. You feel me? But we gotta be our own life, G. Yeah, you
Was
like
that
that,
bars?
huh?
Was that
Yeah,
knowledge?
yeah, 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 yeah. I think you like that. You like that, huh? Yeah, yeah. Put
You
that
know
in
how
your
they
next.
say
Put that in your next verse.
never talk about Bruno. We never talk about Ron G's Wi-Fi around here. Cause as soon as you mention it, it fucks up.
That shit go right out.
Fucks up badly. Don't
Yeah.
worry. This is going on the blooper reel. Yeah. Since that's a Blunt Burn Pod Show. We're missing one member now. That's why we not started here on the Pod Show Network Live. It's a good thing about, like like
We
like
out here.
like where's Bruno? Where is Bruno?
Bruno the Bird. Where is Bruno the Bird?
No. Where's Bruno? Can somebody please find Bruno? Ron G, share your all your platforms.
Oh yeah,
We on the
you
same.
already know. Get on everything, man. You feel me? Ron G's 215, man. You feel me? Get on me with everything.
Yeah, that was good. You did that, but I meant like physically share it.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, like physically. Yeah, yeah. This is that's a Blunt Burn Pod Show. Don't worry, we're gonna start this pod soon. Make sure y'all tell your grandmothers that we live. Hit that like button, all that good stuff, man. Rock with us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. We everywhere, man. And y'all never there, man. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as my man Bruno, aka Bird,
Kick
gets
myself
back,
up. Yeah, cook myself up by accident.
hey man.
Yo, so
Oh,
can
there
y'all
go
hear
Bird.
me? Can you
Oh,
hear
we
me?
we
Oh,
can hear
boom.
you.
All right,
Oh,
I'm
we can
here.
hear
I'm
you.
in the place to be. I'm ready to rock. I had a few technical difficulties, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? Hey, some TDs, but they were not touchdowns. Technical difficulties.
Oh, that's a ball
Oh,
right there. All right, so we
he's,
didn't even
he's,
start. Listen,
he's spitting
we didn't
that
even
shit.
start the show yet. We didn't even start the show yet. We just shared on platforms. So Bird, you do the same thing. And then we're
Yep.
gonna get this a cracking.
All
You know what
right.
I'm saying? Like fucking like pistachios, man. We're gonna get cracking in here, man. Make sure y'all rock with us on all streaming platforms, man. We are the illest and realest pod show on social media, man. Yes, sir. When we say social media, we are everywhere. Anywhere where you can find a platform, we are there. So with that being said, man, A.W. Bird, Harlem Smalley, Ron G's in the place to be. 215 always keeping it live, man.
As
Yeah,
you already
I
know.
think I think it's
Yeah.
only about right. Only about right that we get into this intro, man. Let's get it.
Back at it again.
You are now tuned into Boss. You are now tuned into Bossman Beats.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm high as giraffe ass.
Yo, me too, bro. I don't know what this shit that R the bird got.
Just know when you see the king go spitting, words from a bird gonna
Man,
start.
shut up. All y'all look stupid sitting there high. Let's get into the intro.
When you see the light, hey, stand up for your right. As the blunt burns, as the blunt burns, as the blunt burns, I spark it up and let the team take a turn rolling. Pass it off to A.W. Bird. He about to hit you with a little spoken word. Ron G's rolling trees. My nigga, please. Trend of the day might have you weak in the knee. Smiley in the place, so you know it's time to roll. Tune in to As the Blunt Burn Pod Show. Show.
No, you don't smoke weed. I know this. But I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do. What y'all smoking on? I said, what you want?
Yes, sir. Y'all are now tuned in with the illest and realest improv comedy 420 show on social media. That's a Blunt Burn Pod show, man. And I am your host, Harlem Smalley. And always with me, man, the gatekeeper,
Yes, you know we back. We back at it. We back good like cook crack, man. You know what I'm saying? 2023 is about the squad. The team is about to be unbelievable. So stay tuned.
And my guy from Philly.
Yeah, you already know it's your boy Ron G's 215 here, keeping it live, man. You feel me? Here to turn it up, man. You feel me? Give you some flavor, you feel me, that you ain't never, you know what I mean, ain't never taste before, pimp.
Hey man, pause that. But then salute to our fourth member, man, E Bird. You know what I'm saying? Right now in
Yes,
recovery status, man. She dunked on somebody too hard. So right now she's recovering,
definitely,
man. But
definitely
yeah,
recovery.
man. But other than that, we here, we ready, and we are up next, man. So, gentlemen, before we actually get this podcast fully started, man. Happy New Year, first and foremost, to y'all, man. Happy New Year to the squad, man. Everybody in the chat, all the Wrench Gang members, we appreciate y'all, man. This is the As the Blunt Burn Pod Show. And yeah, Ron G's, how was your New Year's, my good man?
My New Year's was alright, man. I can't complain, man. I'm still here, still breathing, still, you feel me, still kicking and pushing, man. You feel me? So that's the most blessing thing that I can, you feel me? You know what I mean? Appreciate, man. You feel me? I'm good. The kid's good. You feel me? So I'm good.
Facts, man. You got any goals or any new I don't even like to say goals, but anything that you got as far as like 2023 that you want to set for yourself as far as goal or standards, accomplishments?
You feel me? I mean, like it's always accomplishments. I can't really necessarily put it on the New Year's, like you know what I mean. But what I definitely want to say is what I definitely want to get done. You know what I mean? It's definitely like really turn up, like you feel me, with what I'm doing, man. You feel me? So I just gotta just stay focused on me, man. Put more focus on myself. You know?
Facts, man. A.W. Bird, what about you, my good man? How was your New Year's? And we know you just came back from more vacation, man. So if you want to throw that in the combination, how was vacation and how was New Year's?
Vacation was lovely. It was an unbelievable experience. First time me and the wife went on vacation as husband and wife. Had a little honeymoon rendezvous. We enjoyed that. Unfortunately, when we got back home, COVID was up under the Christmas tree. I don't know how it got there. I
Oh,
don't know what happened, but we got sick and we've been sick. So I'm not gonna say we bouncing back, but we bouncing forward. So I'm gonna say it like this. In 2023, was for you, is for you, was for me, is for me. Let's be a team in 2023. We got to make it happen. I'm trying to rise. You know what I'm saying? Nowhere to go but up from here.
boss. So you mean to tell me while you was on a cruise boat enjoying your nice time away from the kids, somebody coughed on you and gave you COVID?
No, I'm not gonna say that because this is the thing. We tried to do the tracing and all that good stuff, and the crazy thing about it is we went with another couple. We went with my daughter's godparents. We rode up to Baltimore with them, got on the cruise with them, were with them the whole time, rode back to Virginia with them, and they tested negative the
See, that's
whole
the
time.
that's the problem. You need to trace. You don't need to trace it all. I know where you got it from. You got it as soon as you went to Baltimore, man. Listen, Baltimore is just
Oh
that's it,
damn,
man.
man. Come on, man.
That's it, man. You got it when you went to Baltimore, man. That's I'm gonna just say, fuck it. So Baltimore COVID makes sense.
But it was crazy, man. And the one thing I will say is this right here, man. Everybody still needs to follow the plan I always talk about when it comes to washing your hands. A lot of people letting their guard down. They feeling like, oh, it's just something we got to live with. This is not just a cold. Your nose may run and you may sneeze, but I'm going to tell you, when your energy levels start dropping and you don't know what day it is and you start feeling like you're going through a depression, that's not no cold.
They got my son AW on the couch, curled up in the fetal position,
Yes,
depressed.
yes, I bullshit you not.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man, I wasn't smoking no trees. They was waiting for the blunt to burn. They was like, "What's wrong with you?" I said, "Hey, I'm stockpiling right now."
That's crazy. When I had COVID, I made sure I rolled up 4 or 5 blunts. That's all I was doing was smoking blunts and taking extra strength Tylenol fever reducer. That
Oh,
shit
no doubt.
works.
So you been through the COVID too?
Hell yeah. I got that shit in I got that in March of 2020. I got it
Okay.
when it was first fresh.
Okay, yeah. Well,
Oh
like
shit.
right about now, you got to be careful because I heard people when E Bird went to get her foot surgery talking about, oh, my nephew didn't make it. He caught a bad batch.
Oh no, that's the fentanyl COVID. They should name that fentanyl COVID right there, man. That shit
That's
is crazy,
crazy.
man.
When I had
Ooh,
it, I ain't even really feel it like that. Like, you know what I mean? I was in the hospital for some other shit. You feel me? Then these niggas like, oh, you tested positive for COVID. I was like, oh, for real?
that's
Oh
because
shit,
you
I ain't.
Iron Man. And that chlamydia medicine that they gave you kind of knocked out.
Oh, nigga. Oh, get the fuck out of here, nigga.
No, man, but what's wild about it is this. I wouldn't have never thought that it was COVID if we hadn't tested, because my sinuses started acting up, and I thought I just had fucked up when I was doing too much cleaning with the all-purpose cleaner in the bathroom. And then next thing I know, they said, "Oh no, you got COVID." I said, "I got who?"
It looked like you lost mad weight in the face. I ain't even gonna lie. You look like Charlie Vanilla Waver, like somebody shaved your eyebrows off right now. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, he just shaved a little bit of them little grays. That's all it was.
Damn, I shaved it down, you know what I'm saying? But then Smiley said I came back looking like Informer.
Nigga came out looking like a baby gopher.
Yeah. I said you gotta shave that shit off. Niggas gonna think we on here doing this shit with our grandfather smoking weed and shit. Like, you gotta shave that off, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But with that being said, y'all know what time it is, man. It's time for us to start the show. And we always start the show with that here roll-up challenge, man. And if y'all not familiar with the roll-up challenge, man, it's when Ron G's rolls up a spliff, A.W. Bird rolls up a spliff.
Yeah.
Exactly 2 minutes to roll up the spliff. And whoever gets the worst rating from me, whoever rolls up the worst spliff, they got to take the 10-second penalty pull, man. So with that being said, Ron G's, let the people know, what are you rolling up and what are you rolling it up in, good pimp?
Man, right now, man, I'm rolling up that I don't even want to say it. I don't even want to say it, but I had to grab.
What you got, Reggie Miller? You smoking on Reggie?
Nah, man, I got the Moby Dick on deck, man.
Hey, yo.
Hey, I had to grab.
Hey, you smoking what?
Listen, man, I ain't asked no questions. The shit was a $25 eighth, man.
Right.
Hey, man. Hey, you and Moby, y'all be cool like y'all be cool, man.
Listen, man, I had to see what it was hitting for, pimp.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a strain of the day later, but what are you rolling it up in?
Oh, no, I got something different for the strain of the day, you feel me? I got something special for that one, you feel me? Got a little live resin. We got some live resin for that, you feel me?
You trying to shit on Moby Dick? Nah, that's disgusting. I'm gonna pause myself for even saying.
Come on, man. I mean, it was a fucking whale, bro. It was a whale. Come on, like we not even about to. Yeah, I mean, it was a whale.
Hey, what about the white people named Richard who calls themselves Dick?
Right.
They're not whales.
Come on, bro. Come on.
You smoking Richard?
They getting the Moby from? Where they getting the Moby from?
Richard Dick, right?
All right, yo, come on, bro. Hey yo.
That was crazy. I would give myself that. That was crazy. AW Bird.
You supposed to know better than that.
That was I caught it too late. AW Bird.
Hold on. But I'm rolling it in the motherfucking in a banana back, what's this, a backwood or wood leaf or whatever the fuck these shits is. You feel me?
He got a banana wood leaf.
Hold up. You rolling in a what? You rolling a banana wood leaf. You rolling Moby Dick in a banana. Hey
yo, come on, man. Come on.
This is why you should have had the zigzag, my nigga. You know what happened when you don't bring the zigzag?
Fuck y'all Muslims or something? No, we just don't do that. Fuck it, more for me.
13 Digital.
Try to be generous to you little niggas, look how you do, man. I don't understand y'all little youngsters nowadays, boy.
Hey, man, pass that shit back this way.
Fuck you, boy. You ain't getting no zigzag. You ain't getting no drink drag, punk. That shit rhyme, nigga. I should be a motherfucking rapper or something.
Facts. No drink drag. Ron G's, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for rolling. Anyway, A.W. Bird,
Yeah, so you know, we flashing forward. I'm gonna let them know. So you know, we smoking out of the goddamn, because I'm the old nigga. We smoking out the OG Fusion Dutch. That's first off. And then we bringing back a strand from back in the day, some official OG Platinum Kush.
You should be smoking that out of a Strawberry Philly. Is that a 2004 strand? The Platinum. It looked like that strand came out the same time when that Kango came out, like 2000. You should be that's not an OG Fusion. You need to be smoking that out of a whiteout.
Yeah. No, Optimo.
Oh yeah, without the tube. Yep. So with that being said, gentlemen, Ron G's, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
AW Bird, are you ready?
Ready.
We need y'all to start y'all weed engines.
And right.
y'all know the deal.
And my chick, and you better be faster than me, man. You feel me? Because I'm rolling this damn backwood and shit.
Yeah. I got
you should have brought the zigzag.
Listen, man. You bet. So you bet.
When Wiz Khalifa leave off the screen, you must put the green in between the Dutch or the backwood, never the titties. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Let's get it. All right. While these guys have exactly 2 minutes to roll up this spliff, salute to everybody in the chat out there on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, on all platforms. Make sure y'all go to Raw G's 215 and subscribe to the channel. Make sure y'all go to the AW Bird and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you go to the Pod Show Network and the Pod Show Network Live on all platforms and go subscribe to the channel. Man, we here, we ready, we up next, man. This is Dad's a Blunt Burn Pod Show, man. The illest and realest 420 improv comedy show on social media. Ask your grandmother and everybody at the bingo hall, man. They know about us. And if they don't know, they gonna know, man. I know how that go, man. So, salute to all the Wrench Gang members in attendance, man. If y'all could, hit that like button one time for the squad, man. We do this for y'all, man. The more likes, the more views, the more we gonna come back and do this more often, man. And subscribe to the channels, man. And if y'all could, y'all content creators, share that, man. Share that, man. And salute to everybody right now that's watching it back on the edited version on the replay. If you want to catch this live, you got to go over to Ron Jesus channel, AW Bird channel, or the Pod Shirt Network live to catch it. Everybody else, y'all pretty much gonna, y'all gonna get the edited backhand version of it though too. But you know how that go. You know what I'm saying? Gentlemen, you got about 32 seconds remaining. Yeah. And never mind. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I'm gonna keep that to myself. I just want y'all to know that I know that y'all know that I know that I see y'all out here in these streets. YouTube squad hopping, y'all hood hopping out here. To do what? The same shit? They're gonna try to make it seem like, you know what? Let me just be quiet. I'm not trying to go in on niggas and get back into that realm that I was in before. Because the next Harlem Smiley story, I'm going to show y'all why that whole B sector, black sector is stupid. And it's never going to get you nowhere. You're never going to get past 20,000 subscribers in the B sector, the black sector. Show me one. Like Hassan Campbell called it, the dirty sector of YouTube. Gentlemen, I just want y'all to know, y'all time is up. So, who wants to go first? Time's up. Who's the little? I know they Ron G's. He's still trying to get that backwood ain't sticking, is it? That backwood ain't sticking at all, man. See, this is what happens when you try to roll out of your element. AW Bird, we're gonna let you go first and give him a few minutes to put some more spit on that backwood. That is disgusting.
Hey,
all right,
man.
AW. Yo, hey, man, hey, you got extra moisture right now on that backwood. Pause. All right. Your shit look a little thin in the front. Little thin, you know what I'm saying? You might have you lost it a little bit. You was on that cruise too long. You know what I'm saying? You still in vacation mode. Let's spark it up, Sparky, to make sure it's sparking the way it's supposed to be sparking. Uh-oh. I thought your Wi-Fi was about to fight back Ron G style, but that's never the case with the bird, man. All right. Turn it to the side. Oh, cool nigga pull. That fan gonna fuck you up though. Canoe ball. you just got off the cruise too. That fan in the back about to fuck you up. Look at that. Let's see if you can bring it back to life, folks. Turn it to the side. Now strike a pose. All right, you got the mini canoe. And I'm gonna say, because of the fan in the background, I'm gonna give that blunt right there. I'm gonna give that a 7.5 right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Give him a 7.5 with that one. All right, let's take my guy Bird off the screen, and let's see what my guy Ron G's got in the tuck stash box. Hold on in the middle, because you know you got your phone the wrong way. All right, backward. You brought it back to life. Little vein holes, but they don't worry about it. All right, spark it up. Let's make sure it's sparking the way it's supposed to be sparking. It's Sparky. Cool nigga pull. In the dark. Whoa, backwoods always got a lot of smoke. Turn it to the side for me. Oh, no. Yeah. Uh-oh. Try to bring it back to life. One pull to bring it back to life. Oh, no. Yeah, that ain't. Turn it to the side. Turn it to the side.
Yeah.
Oh, Raw G's. You know what's crazy? That blunt was good until that canoe boat and them little holes on the side. So I'm going to give that blunt a 6.5.
Oh, that shit trash. Damn. That shit trash. Super trash.
No.
If at first you don't succeed, Ron G's.
My shit still was better than that nigga shit.
Nah. Neither one of y'all should look great. But if I had to choose his or yours, I got to definitely choose A.W. Birds. So with that being said, my biggity brother, yeah, I'm going to need you take that 10-second penalty pull and not a minute sooner from when I say go. Let me put on this good old instrumental for you to take this. Let's take it. Let's take it to Christmas. Nah, we ain't going Christmas time. Christmas time over. Fuck that. I'm broke. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. I stay silent. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Your ass is turning red, Philadelphia style, man. How you a black nigga turn red? Anyway, this is the Blunt Bird Pod Show. Harlem Smalley, A.W. Bird, Raw G's. Y'all know how that go, man. We all the illest and realest in the game, man. In the game. And if you don't know, ask your grandmother and them down at the bingo hall, man. They know about us, man. They know about us. So, A.W. Bird.
Yep.
It's almost about that time to get into some real life topics. But before they do, I just got to let them.
Y'all are now rocking with the As the Blunt Burn Pod Show. Yep.
All right, A.W., talk to the people, man. What we got for them today? Real life topic-ish.
All right, so on some real life topic shit, I got to bring it all the way back because, man, hip-hop is the topic of discussion right now. Everything is going on in hip-hop, whether it's past, present, or as we move forward into the future. So first off, while I'm trying to get right and holidays going on and everything, I hear people talking about the fact that Jam Master Jay may have been a victim of the BMF family.
Yeah. That's not new. That's not new, but a lot of people kind of stayed away from that because it was still like an unsolved.
Right.
But yeah.
But the thing about it is just, we always kind of wondered how he got mixed up in the situation the way he did. And when you kind of link it to BMF and you fucking up the drug money, hey, it kind of makes a little more sense.
Correct. A lot of people thought it was over rap because of the shit with the Ghetto Boys. And I said, nah, it wasn't nothing to do with rap. That had nothing to do with rap at all. That was some real life. Yeah. Rest in peace, Jam Master Jay. From what was being said, allegedly, there's some street things going on outside of rap. You see what I'm saying? Which at that particular time, a lot of people did. Any rapper talking about they just came up right off of rap, early 90s, late 80s. Like, to be honest, if you look at the Master P's and all of them, and none of them came up from just straight full-fledged. Like, you had to have other money in order to throw that into the rap money,
Exactly.
Wasn't no Ricos flowing around at that time, but
oh yeah. Since you bring up Rico, I'll just ask you, Do you think Young Thug is coming home ever?
Let's unpack this, because you already know that this is a big ordeal. Did Gunna really snitch on Thug? Did the rest of them really snitch on Thug? I told y'all. I just played the clip for y'all before. Young Thug finally came out himself from jail, along with an associate on live, saying he didn't tell nobody or ask nobody to take no deal. So if they take a deal and then part of the deal is for them to agree to eventually testify in the future, then let me ask y'all this. Let me ask you something. Now I'm asking a question with a question.
Okay.
Is it snitching before you snitched? Like, though he has to physically take this. Well, it's different with Gunna because they ask Gunna a lot of questions. But for the rest of them, don't they physically have to take the stand against Young Thug for it to be labeled snitching? Or is it snitching already?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's snitching already because they already said that they going to cooperate, bro.
But what if it never comes around that they cooperated?
Right.
Don't you have to fully fledged to cooperate? If the police lock you up right now and they say, hey, we know X about you, if you agree to cooperate in the future, we'll let you go home right now. And you say, yeah, I'll agree to cooperate. They let you go home. But then you never cooperate. They never come back and follow up
Come
on
on,
it.
man.
Are you a snitch?
Are we really saying this right now?
Answer that.
Yes.
So even without you taking a stand, you still labeled a snitch?
Listen, bro. Like, you feel me? Them niggas gonna tell, bro. Them niggas already said that they gonna tell, bro. They already coming home, bro. They already gonna tell, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, we need to stop going around this. Like, you feel me? Like, I ain't going around this shit. I ain't going around it. Niggas asked me to gun it. Y'all, like, remember when the first thing with Gunna, when we first did the show, they gonna snitch. I said yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he was the first one to
You
take
was
the
like,
deal.
yeah, bro. I said it. You was like, yo, but you can't say that he really told because you don't know if he said boom, 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 this, that, and the third. Bro, he told, bro.
And of course,
He
this was just,
told.
that was just for, obviously, for just debate factors at that time, though, too. But with that being said, how, like, I see what you're saying, right? For Gunna, because they asked Gunna questions already. They asked Gunna, like, was YSL a gang? He said yes. Was YSL yada, 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 when you and such was in the car? So we're not talking about just specifically him, but for the other ones that just agreed to take the 15 years and all that, and part of that deal was eventually in the future, if needed, they would agree to testify. Those people who I'm talking about, are they now just from taking the deal and agree to testify in the future if needed? Are those people still right now able snitches without them actually snitching yet? And I'm not talking about Gunna. To be honest, like, yeah, once Gunna said him and Jeffrey was in the car and once he agreed to that and said that YSL was a gang, different story. But the rest of them didn't do that yet.
Okay, so in the chat they say, Indent says, once you agree to cooperate, whether you actually do, you've already been proven to be no good.
Facts.
Yes.
No good, correct. No good, disloyal, yes. That doesn't fully fledged make you a snitch yet, though.
Right.
So for argumentative reasons, is the rest of them labeled snitches? But because once again, what if they take the deal but they don't call them up there? Or what if they do like how the correction officer dude did, who I don't care what nobody said. The correction officer who took the stand, who's supposed to be labeling all of the inmates with their what's the name, to say whether their classifications, to say whether they're blood or whether they're Crip or they should be classified here, or that guy, I don't care what nobody said. He tanked the whole shit. He acted like he was just the dumbest person in America. I don't know this. I don't know that. What if they get up on the stand and they get the deal, they take the stand, but then they get up on there and do something like that?
Right.
Because there has been instances where people take the stand because you have no choice, and they fully sabotage the whole defense shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what if that's the case? They get their 15-year plea. They done sabotage it, so that helped Thug out. Now, are they still able to snitch? Ron G's?
I mean, you covered up with a lot of different angles with it, brother. You covered with a lot of different angles. I mean,
he said you put a lot of sauce on the spaghetti.
Hey, that's
yeah,
my
he
job, man.
did.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I
wanted
mean,
the best
like,
to do this here podcasting thing, man. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
man. I don't know when you getting like that, man. But you still out of pocket by saying that you taking a deal. You feel me? And your code D ain't take it. You feel me? Especially ain't tell you to take it either.
Yeah. I mean, now if this is you in this situation, right? Ron G's, look how Young Thug looking to the side, like that nigga snitch. That nigga. If you one of the YSL members, right? One of the ones that didn't commit no murder, because there's a lot of them on there who got caught for stuff that had nothing to do with YSL stuff, but because they was connected or labeled, classified as a YSL member, any robberies they did stealing from, it's motherfuckers up there who been stealing purses from old ladies, people who done did murders, people who done been selling drugs, nothing to do with YSL. What about those people? If you was one of those people, do you really try to go fight the system and potentially get 50 years when you know you probably wasn't doing nothing crazy? Or do you take that 15-year probation deal and take the risk? And if they do come down, because once again, what if you had no interaction with Young Thug and then you go up there and tell them exactly that? He never provided me with nothing. This is what I'm saying. Y'all don't know what these people are going to say on the stand. Nobody knows what these people are going to do. And they could definitely say shit that could sabotage. If they say the right stuff, they could definitely say stuff that'll mess up the whole prosecutions. Like, even it don't even make sense to call them up there.
True.
So some of them might not even be called up there just because of that instance. So if it was you, Ron G's, you want to pass up that chance, knowing that it's a chance they might not even call you up there? A.W. Bird?
Nah.
That's why I like to give Ron G's perspective as a young cat too, because some people think different. I don't know. Now for me, you already know. Just for me, it's different scenario. I don't care what age I'm in. Like I don't.
My dumb ass hit the wrong button.
Nah, you good. With me being me, who I am, I don't have an alternative on what could I do in this situation. Like it's already preordained of what I'm supposed to do in this instance. But for y'all two being neutral, y'all will have options in this scenario too. And not all of them who's on trial is blood. Let's get that clear. Not all of them is blood. Some of them are neutral. Some of them are Crips. Right. That's why they're trying to call them a hybrid gang. So if it was you, Ron G's, you taking that deal or you just going to try to fight it?
Yeah, I'm fighting it.
50 years?
I mean, it all depends on what I got. I would have to fight it, man.
You was just one of the people who did rent. Let's just say you was a scammer. You was one of the people who just knew Young Thug enough from when you was younger. You see them on occasion, hang out with the squad, but because you were a scammer, they looked into what you was doing and found out you've been a scammer, to where scammers normally don't get no 50 years. But because you're in the middle of a RICO charge, it's a chance you won't get 50 years for just scamming. We're talking about clothes. If you robbed the old lady, guess what? It's not just a robbery charge. If you was a scammer, guess what? It's not just a scammer charge when you get caught up in this RICO case. You get all the charges that comes with it on top of that. So now if you was a scammer out there just scamming clothes, and they took about 50 years. You gonna take that risk? I don't know, Bird. I don't know. If I was a civilian, if I was a neutral, to be honest, I don't think any civilian or any neutral.
I'm fighting it. I'm fighting it.
You fighting it?
I ain't got the money to fight it. Ain't no public defender getting your ass free. Fuck that.
We even gonna talk about how four of them can't even afford a lawyer. It's four of them that can't even afford a lawyer.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, they don't recommend you fight RICO cases with legal aids.
Hell no.
Yeah,
that's like playing with the other team.
Correct. You might as well just go play Russian roulette. Just go to Chicago on New Year's night and just go walk around with no gun. You know what I'm saying? Do some shit like that. Shit crazy, man. But hey, man. Hey, I tell you one thing, and to answer your original question, A.W. Bird, is Young Thug coming home? That answer will be no, my biggity brother. They will have to need to find some kind of big crack in the case, some kind of loophole in the system, like one of the witnesses or something like that, does a very big mistake to where the defense can catch them in a lie. And we talking about an important witness. Somebody on the jury that's miraculously on Young Thug's side, maybe. Like, in order for him to come home, he's gonna need some help. He's gonna need a lot of help from the good Lord. And the judge even told him, like, hey, just because you wasn't offered a plea deal doesn't mean you can't get a plea deal, which means that the judge is telling him if it's somebody higher than him, then you should be letting them know. But Young Thug was sloppy. They got him on phones, making hits. And how you on Facebook Messenger group telling business? It was sloppy. It was sloppy. Everybody want to be Kingpin Bloods. Everybody want to be the big homie. Everybody want to be Al Pacino and be fucking Tookie Williams. Nah.
There's a price that come with that shit.
Facts. Absolute facts. And all the people who talking about they was going to stand tall, slime this, slime that. Oh, something happened, we going down. Yeah, right. They could be out there. That's why I try to tell people. Don't think the shooter, it's a lot of hoods where the shooter is also the snitch.
Right.
Niggas will shoot you and snitch on you all in one motion.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? Don't think because he a shooter, he going to stand tall to jail. Because one thing I know about shooters, they don't like to fight. Yeah. Shooters don't like to fight. And guess what? Ain't no shooting in jail.
No.
When they say you get shot in jail, that's you getting stabbed. You got to get close enough to do that.
Right.
When you go to jail, you have to be able to fight. Ain't no guns in jail. You got to be able to fight. So shooters don't like going to jail. So guess what they doing? They telling on you so they can get right back to the street and continue shooting.
Exactly.
It's where they ain't got to throw their hands up. Anyway, what else we got for them, Bird?
Pretty much, man. Like, let's talk about this RIP Gangsta Boo. What is up with that? That opened the new year 2023 with some craziness. And the thing that I'm tripping off of is the word is that it was potentially some fentanyl type situation involved, but they say the brother OD'd too, but he came back.
Bro, it had to be. New Year's, she was sitting on her porch. They found her on her porch.
Right.
That sounds like the typical thing you do outside. You probably listening to the fireworks or listening to people bust out, shot to the air. You roll you up a nice little spliff, go out to the thing. That, in my opinion, because we only know Gangsta Boo for smoking weed. We don't, maybe, I don't even really know her for even doing a lean thing or whatever like that.
No, they say she got in the interviews and said that her drug of choice was cocaine, allegedly, and that getting with 3 6 Mafia, they turned her out as far as the whole drug thing was concerned. But she claims she ain't never do no heroin or nothing like that.
That's what I was about to say, though, too. If anything, because most of the other 3 6 Mafia members, they rap about doing pills, coke, and lean.
Yeah.
But she was one of the ones to where, once again, the cocaine, maybe. That's a heart racer right there.
Yeah.
That's a heart racer right there. That's something you definitely going to get up in enough time to go get to the phone and stuff. But that fentanyl and all that, y'all got to be careful with this weed y'all buying. One bad batch. Somebody being stupid trying to make some regular taste like some fire. They don't care. In the 90s, they used to spray the weed with roach spray, Raid, to try to make it taste stronger. They don't care about you killing y'all. All they want to do is get money.
Right.
Y'all have to be careful with this weed y'all buying. Don't stop. Listen. Stop buying weed off the street. Spend a little extra money. Go to the dispensary where you know the shit is safe.
Yeah.
Stop buying weed off the street, especially from random people you just meeting and all that. Your weed man is out, so guess what you do? You going to the, oh yeah, but nah, my man's down the block. Like, nah, you don't know him. It's not 90s no more. It's not the 2000s no more. Bad enough we were smoking roach spray sometimes in the 90s. Fentanyl, taking people down. Taking people down for the count.
For the count.
Facts. Y'all gotta y'all got to be way more careful up there. You see what I'm saying? You got to be way more careful out there in them streets, man. Rest in peace to Gangsta Boo. That's crazy to just, she was 43 years old.
43 years old, man.
43 years old, and they found you on your porch. That's not no foul play from nobody else. That's not her doing something to herself. In my opinion, this is me just speculating. She probably had some weed from somewhere that, she shouldn't have got it from, and it's a good chance that was, because especially now with all of these warnings going around, you got to be stupid just to be regularly out there just smoking fentanyl, trying it out. If you still a dust head right now, 2023, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I don't think it was her just trying to explore. Nah, I think because you got to be careful. A lot of people finding out this weed now got the fentanyl mixed in it. Call it the Fetty Wap.
Yeah. That's what I'm hearing more and more.
Facts. Call it the Fetty Wap in New York right now. That the hell is that weed strand out there that they was doing it a lot with? One of the new strands that came out, not the runts. It came out after the runts. Can't even think of it right now. Everybody out there smoked. They was smoking that shit out there. But anyway, it's gonna come to me in a minute. That batch out there had fucking, fentanyl. They was added on there too. And
no good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dirty game. Ron G's, you look like the Dark Knight right now. You woke, bitch?
Yeah.
Wake up, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I want to just fucking. You know what I'm saying? Damn. 2023, this nigga still fall asleep on podcast. Wake up, bitch. Sound like Tory Lanez in this motherfucker. Damn, speaking of Tory Lanez, A.W. Bird.
Yeah, man. Like, so the brother ends up being found guilty. His dad came out there in a little tight ass suit, making a plea for his son, looking like an old Tory Lanez. But nah, man, it kind of blew my mind. The stuff that came out about the whole thing. How you and Megan get to arguing over who got the bigger career, and it's evolved into some stuff about, who's sleeping with who and this and like man, too much money was lost in court fees and what he ended up getting locked up for that shit to have even happened. Bullshit.
That Ron G's, was that a shocker to the hip hop community? Tory Lanez being found guilty?
Man, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
You want to further elaborate?
I mean, like the all the evidence proved that Shorty did it. Like,
who? Which Shorty? Snuffleupagus? Which Shorty?
Kelsey, man. It all proved that Kelsey shot her, man. In my eyes.
What about did you hear the phone conversation from Tory Lanez from jail?
You said I heard like parts of it.
Well, nah, I got a strike. I got a copyright strike on my channel for that, so I can't play that back. But what Tory Lanez did, he was literally pretty much admitting to Kelsey. He's calling Kelsey from jail, so he was definitely slapping around both of them at the same time. Here's the gist of what I got from the story. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Because I know y'all been, last 2 weeks for y'all been a little bit different, back in the game kind of deal. So I'm going to fill y'all in a little bit. So the whole night seems like they was all at the Jenner's house.
Right.
They all at the Jenner house.
The Jenners.
Yeah. Tory got there a little late. Meg and Kelsey was there already. It sounds like Tory little ass had a chance to slap around the Jenner that was hosting the show. It sounds like, from allegedly, Meg was with Kelsey. It was a little bit of hatred going on as far as Tory potentially slapping around a Jenna. So Meg kind of dragged Tory out of there. Forget the Jenna. Come with me and Kelsey. Now, if you Tory, you got a 2-for-1 option, or you got some very expensive pink. Anyway. Yeah. So Tory said, all right, cool. I'm going to go with the snappy nappy. I'm going for the 2-for-1 special.
That I already hit anyway.
Yeah, but you don't know. Yeah, but 2-for-1. That's what I'm saying. For you to pass up the Jenna, you know what I'm saying? That's the $1 billion goal for you to pass that up to go for the 2 snappy nappy. It must have been a good time in the past. Jumps in the car. Somebody has a gun. Something happens to where the girl had allegedly, the girl may have had the gun, or Tory may have had the gun. One person may have intervened when they was about to, allegedly or try to portray of shooting Megan. The guns go down, ricochet, either breaks the glass and hits her foot, or shards go inside of her foot along with the glass. Right. But that's the whole full-fledged story, which after this whole trial and all that, we still don't know who shot Megan. We still ain't find that out. That's why the world is like, how is Tory convicted when we still don't know who shot Megan? But all we know is Tory was definitely slapping around both of them. Tory was definitely talking to the girl in jail. You know, when you in jail, you call important people. You call people who can, do something to help you out. Hey, help me out. You don't just call random people. I don't think Tory got phone time like that.
Nah.
But the phone conversation went as, it was a bad night. She was saying I was drinking way too much. He was apologizing for the situation. So that's why you can tell Tory is not too familiar with the U.S. jail system too much, because they always know the jail phones is being recorded.
Neither the YSL niggas, they was talking so.
It tells you, man. It tells you the phone call is being recorded before you when you there. Come on, bro. We done been there.
It only tells that to the other people. It don't tell that to the nigga in jail.
Yes, it does.
Some of them don't. You only hear that on one side. You don't hear it on both sides. Sometimes you be on waiting. You been locked up multiple states before?
Yes. Yes, I have.
The states is right next to each other. I've been like 3,000 miles away from each other locked up. I'm trying to tell you, in New York, you can hear it. In California, you don't hear that side.
See, I don't know about California. I can't say about California. You was out there. You feel me? And that's where it happened at. I know in Maryland, Delaware, fucking Pennsylvania, yeah.
Yeah, you been locked up in 3 states?
Sadly, yes.
You're a fucking nuisance. You're a fucking.
I'm not.
I sound like the judge. You're a danger to the community, Mr.
Yo.
Cheese. You and your minivan.
Yo, the times when I got locked up in Maryland was for the dumbest shit ever, bro. The dumbest shit ever, bro. First time I got locked up in Baltimore, bro, is for trust. First of all, they got locked me up. It's burglary in the 4th degree, right? Burglary in the 4th degree. I ain't even try to burglarize no shit. I was just in the abandoned house. Don't ask me how I got there or why I was there, but I was there. All right. And then niggas get locked up.
You're not about to skip by why you was in the abandoned house. What was you doing in the abandoned house, motherfucker? Was you in there playing hide and go seek? What was you doing in there?
Man, listen, bro, I'm gonna be playing hide and go seek. I'm gonna go to Baltimore to go play hide and go seek, and the motherfucker. That's
what I'm saying. No. You already living dangerously already.
Exactly, bro. Listen. The crazy part is that I was down there with my young bull and shit. Like, you feel me? Like, and we were just pretty much. He I ain't gonna say he was necessarily trapping out the crib, but it was pretty much like a free crib situation type shit that we were just all just mobbing in. You feel me? Then the police came and then locked us up. I guess the neighbors called the police. I'm not really sure, but That was the first time he being locked up in Baltimore. That shit was nutty.
Cause nobody wants to get locked up in Baltimore.
Bro, yeah, Baltimore City at that. That shit was nutty, bro. Then I got locked up, you feel me, in Baltimore County just for motherfucking for weed possession because I had like 10 grams. These locked me up for 10 grams, bro. Try to make it seem like I was a kingpin.
Yeah, because niggas in Ball still had nickel bags in their sock. Bags and running around their sock flat like a motherfucker. That's why.
But that was the county though, man.
Bird. Your camera. All right, there you go. What? That was the county?
Yeah, Baltimore County, man. You feel me? That shit, bro. Baltimore County is goofy.
Hey, man. Hey, let's get into the song of the day. Then we're going to come back with some jail stories from Ron G's, man. You like Wild 2-5.
Nah, I ain't got no jail stories like these niggas, bro. Like, I ain't.
Nah. You got some jail stories. You've been locked up in 3 different. You rose dolo from state to state getting locked up for stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit crazy, man. This song of the day right here is called The Outlet. This one right here is from, you know what? Nah, I'm going to get into that one second, too. My man Scribble Trains, a.k.a. Hold on. He said he's the best rapper in New York. He sent me this Instagram clip. I'm going to play it for y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this here clip. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. Ron G's, the gatekeeper, A.W. Bird, on the Illest and Realest Pod Show on social media as the Blunt Burn Pod Show. Scribble Trains on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Make sure y'all go subscribe, man. Mute up, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's the riddle. Shadow. Capital Records.
Everybody here is trying to get blackout. Wake up in the wrong bed and not remember how. And everybody see blackout. Everybody see blackout. Everybody here is trying to get blacked out. Wake up in the wrong bed and not remember how. And everybody see blackout. Everybody see blackout.
Hey yo, 99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer on the table, 99 bottles of beer on the floor. Knock them all out, then we all fall. Getting as high as a brother can be. Smoking the bilge, we burn out these trees. Putting that blueberry up in the air, you would think that he was under the sea. Ariel, Humcock, and shells, fa la 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 la. Trying to steal my voice, that's scary as hell. Throwing Dutch with the touch of Midas, smoking all that Negro-itis. Pockets got that arthritis, the way that these joints swell. Never been one to kiss and tell. Devil told him if he made albums, then he would sell. Half in front, the other half in hell. Almost signed in blood. Right before light prevailed, the being stopped him and told him that you were not yourself. What is the meaning? What am I seeing? Having conversations with angels and demons. Late night waking up screaming to the top of his lungs. Sleeping with guns, but it feels it's not the drug that he's feeling. Cause he's tortured when he's sleeping. And I don't know if I'm dreaming. Head reeling, kingdom come.
Everybody here is trying to get blackout. Wake up in the wrong bed and not remember how. And everybody see blackout. Everybody see blackout. Everybody here is trying to get blacked out. Wake up in the wrong bed and not remember how. And everybody see blackout. Everybody see blackout.
Yeah, waking up on the train sober over the hangover. What happened last night? I don't know. But I blacked out like 1977 or 2011. It's been on my dough. Already fiending for the demon and scheming how I'm gonna get me some more. Take off my clothes, letting the animal out like the island of Dr. Moreau. Get it, lick it, roll it, smoke it, light it, pump it, hold it, blow it, liquor, sip it till you sick and throw it up over and over. Drugs, love them, mix them, cut them, do them till you overdose and wake up in somebody's bed. Getting head, getting closer. I'm young and atrocious, but cougars are ferocious. Pull out the bean like Nina's out of hostess. Too many Molly and they start looking like Holly, and I didn't do it on purpose. I'm losing my focus, my view kind of worthless. Everyone knows that my crew is the dopest. Bartender hit me with all that you got. Shot up this shot is not bruising my surface. If I don't drink, it's start to shake like I'm nervous. Platinum body looking like a silver surfer. I can take shots and not drop like I'm Curtis. I can take shots and without getting murdered. Creeping up in some wet like a burglar. All up in the guts and it's tight like a girder. Having eBay's his fool call me Gerber. Cherries on top, that's the way that I serve them.
Everybody here is trying to get blackout. Wake up in the wrong bed and not remember how. And everybody see blackout. Everybody see blackout. Everybody here is trying to get
Nothing but a CEO. That right there was Scribble Train, man. Make sure y'all go on Instagram and all platforms, man, and go subscribe to the young boy, man.
That was
yes,
all right.
sir.
Yeah.
That was definitely, a little bit. I love versatile people who don't try to just stick to everything that's going on in their city, man. It's a lot of drill stuff going on around the city right now. But that don't mean you got to be a boom bap rapper, but that don't mean you got to jump right into the drill game or that whole little, singing / rapper Rod Wave-ish kind of,
Yeah, like a Tech Nine, like Tech Nine vibe.
Facts. So, gentlemen, I want to kind of talk to y'all about some 2022 stuff right now, man. What rapper do you think, older rapper, made the biggest comeback of 2022? And let me just throw out a couple examples out there for y'all. Nas, few albums last couple of years came back to life. Busta Rhymes last few years came back to life. There's been a few older rappers who done, came back to life as far as this rap game. So who do you think had the biggest 2022 comeback from rappers?
I would have to say Nas.
Yeah.
I mean, he finally found some better beats at least.
That's a fact.
And he was still, what I'm saying, he was still coming with it. He made the old nigga relevant. You know what I'm saying? So,
And I think all three King Diseases is fire, by the way. In my opinion, I like the first one, but the first one, you could tell he was just jumping back out there. This last one that just came out is just number 3 is probably my favorite one.
Yeah.
But number 1, I think that's when, he had to still let people know he was kind of still back outside. Ron G's, what about you? Who do you think had the biggest 2022 comeback as far as old boom back?
I'm trying to think of somebody.
There was a few. I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to throw some. It's a lot of rappers who done, it ain't got to be older rappers, even boom bap rappers, even rappers like Soulja Boy. You see what I'm saying? How he came back to life, and it's a lot. I just don't want to throw a lot of names out there to kind of persuade your answer. Well, your brain ain't working fast enough.
As long as they don't say Bow Wow.
Little Bow Wow, it's just hold up.
Lil Romeo said he got robbed.
Oh, we go. Oh, yeah, we gonna get to that. What? Bruschetta face? What happened?
Yo, calm down, biscuit face. All right, we ain't. He said, "Do my nigga Shad got some new shit out, bruh?" My nigga Shad Moss.
Oh, do-rags. That's it. Only do-rags. That's it. That's all he got new. He just trying to. When the brat catch Bow Wow, she gonna flip him upside down and just shake on his pockets.
You gonna hold that nigga like a piece of cheese, bro. You feel me?
Just shake all the rest of his little change out his pockets. That's what the brat gonna do when she catches this nigga.
That's crazy.
What about JD? Coming back to life?
Coming back to life on a lot of platforms, though. You know what I'm saying? He's selling vegan ice cream and shit. He got a lot going on.
Let me ask y'all a different question. What rapper who had the best year 2022 rapper turned social media mogul, I'm gonna say. Don't necessarily have to be a podcaster, it can be anything. But it's been a lot of rappers jumping in this social media game. Like me, before we even get that far, I think Jadakiss had the best 2022 comeback from rappers. From when you talk about relevance, you talk about music, up and coming stuff like that. I think Jadakiss right now, even without him dropping a whole bunch of new music, he's still one of the most talked about just from both of the verses. Especially now, what's going on with this whole shit with J Hood. We're going to get into that too. But, Jadakiss, is my opinion, had one of the biggest comeback of 2022. And then I would probably say Nas. Yeah. But let's talk podcasting. Let's talk just social media. You got Joe Buttons, you got Noriega, you got Gilly the Kid, you got Fat Joe, amongst others right now. But who do you think had the biggest year in 2022?
Well, I feel like Gilly and them had a real strong 2022. When you get into goddamn Drink Champs, they had the most controversial 2022 because we start body counting on their ass. If you go on their show, you might be next up.
Facts. They had to slow the fuck down after that Kanye interview. They had to slow down dramatically after that, though, too, because it's been very limited as far as the, Ron G's. What about you? I mean, so A.W. Bird, you didn't even answer though. You just threw a couple out there, but who do you think had the best year? And they can be views, need money.
Well, when you get right down to it, I would have to say Drink Champs. They were most controversial, and we know that what they allowed Kanye to say on there before they tried to scrub it was the most, man. That was the hot topic all over the place. Every news outlet was carrying that, and they had to get it from the Drink Champs.
Facts. No, all right, Ron G's. Who you think had the biggest 2022 year?
Man, I'm gonna give it. I'm gonna give it between the big and the underdog, man. You feel me? I'm gonna give it between $1 million worth of game because they definitely signed that $1 million contract. You feel me? $100 million contract. You feel me? So they definitely set the bar higher. You know what I'm saying, for podcasters and shit. You feel me? But then I gotta definitely go with my expert opinion. You feel me? With Math Hoffa. You feel me?
Yeah.
From battle rapping and getting onto it and bringing it up. Like, you feel me? Like, he didn't switch the game, man. You feel me? And came up quick.
You see how many battle rappers is trying it out now. But I
I watched that. Math Hoffa is that shit. I watched that. Yo, salute to that team, man. I watched that shit consistently now.
Listen, to me, I think it's Joe Button. I think even through the whole controversy of what happened with the old members, I think to have those new members come and then the show is just ultimately better, in my opinion. And then now they added Queen's Flip to the show. I think, in my opinion, I think Joe Button, even though Gilly and them got that $100 million, so financially, I would definitely say it was them. Controversy, I would definitely say it was Drink Champs. But overall, though, I think just to overcome what Joe Button and the podcast did, and now for the numbers to show forth and show that the numbers are way better now than what they was before, I'm gonna give it to Joe Buttons. But
he got Queen's Flip now.
Yeah, Queen's Flip. But I don't know if they was joking but it was, I mean, he was there. It was an okay show. Queen's Flip got to do a little bit more to kind of, fit in with their format of the way they have or whatever like that, though, too. But I think it'll work out if it, be himself, but kind of, know when to joke and when not to joke. I think it'll work out, too. But with that being said, though, let's get into this Math Hoffa, in my expert opinion, being that you watched this A.W. Bird. Let me ask you a question. You heard Styles P come back at Math Hoffa for even doing an interview with J Hood.
Right.
You heard what J Hood said, and you heard what Math Hoffa said back to, to Styles P. What's your overall take on what J Hood said about the locks and, Sheik Luchin particularly and D Block, potentially stealing money from him and all that? And then what do you take from Styles P responding, and then Math Hoffa, should he have even done the interview in the first place?
Well, I feel like as an interviewer, for the most part, you take all comers. You give everybody the platform to speak their truth. Now, whether or not, you call this individual to let him know that you letting this one talk and all that. I don't know. I really don't know how you deal with that. But as an artist, when you come in up under people like J Hood did, I mean, you gonna get robbed. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of sort of it's to what level you gonna get robbed and when you gonna say something about it. Saying something about it now, I mean, there's only so much that's gonna be done. It's just gonna be news that's out there to be discussed. But you were young back then. I guess you didn't think about handling it a different way. But you know, Styles P shouldn't be mad. They know what's real. They know they learned the game. They learned the robbery game from one of the best, Puffy.
Oh yeah.
So you know that's kind of how I look at it.
And he said 60,000 when his mom's house burned down. Some people came and gave D Block label 60,000 to potentially give him to, you know, get back on his feet.
Right.
That he said he never seen that money. Yeah, how do you feel like that? You really think that? Let's be for real. This is Sheik Luch's. You know, he's pretty much running it. So he's pretty much saying Sheik Luch is the person who pretty much got the money and didn't give him the money. How do you feel? You feel like he's lying, or that could be a possibility?
I'll say this, cause I wasn't there, and I ain't really gonna put all my eggs in one basket. Some kind of way in that story, half of that shit is true. Now, whether half of it is 30,000 and not 60,000, that remains to be seen. But you ain't gonna just step out there on a lie that heavy and that hard after all this time.
Yeah, Styles P said it's been 20 years. Styles P said it's been over 20 years. Why are you even still bringing this up? He said nobody took, but it is a good chance that Styles P never even knew about the money himself. Remember, if Sheik Luch is the CEO and he's doing all the business and getting all the money as far as D Block goes, then maybe he's not letting them know that this is an error. And this is allegedly, because J Hood could be lying, but he can also be telling the God honest truth right now.
And
so
look, I'm going to play, and we not going to act like Sheik Luch ain't had no fucking drinking problem, bro. Yeah, bro. We not going to act like that. We can say allegedly, you feel me? But we all done been locked spin. All right? We all know Luch. We done seen him get skinny. We done seen a nigga get big. All right? It's possible. I'm not saying it happened, but I'm saying it's possible.
Facts. So, A.W. Word, I'm going to ask you this question. Deron G's, I'm for you. Should Mav Hoffa A have done this interview, and B, even if he did, should he have released the footage like that specifically?
Yes. I say yes, but once again, hindsight can be 20/20, and a lot of times you second guess yourself. But evidently, he went with his gut, and so he did what he did. You know.
Ron G's?
Man, he doing his job, man. He didn't ask nothing about no fucking missing 60,000. You feel me? J Hood brought it the fuck up. Why the fuck I ask you, like, yo, I'm interviewing this nigga, boom, 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 boom. What the fuck should I ask you? Like, what type of shit is that?
Yeah, nah, you're right. Like, you got to get a pass just to do an interview kind of shit.
Right, yeah, I got to get a pass to ask a nigga some shit.
But did Styles P have a point when he said, I was up there and you didn't ask me about the J Hood shit? Especially if he knew about the J, even though you got way more better stuff to talk about Styles P about too. When it comes to J Hood, that's the only interesting story. What happened with D Block? He was one of the most lyrical punch bar rappers we knew at that time. J Hood said it the best. They was comparing him to Joel Santana, Beanie Siegel, Lloyd Banks at that time. Those was the top 4 punchline rappers at that time that was new and up and coming. So when you think of J Hood, that's the only thing you could think of. What happened with D Block? You went from killing the mixtapes to doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? That don't normally happen with stars at that particular time, who's labeled one of the top 4 or 5 punchline rappers at that time, new and up and coming. That just don't happen. J Hood said it the best, though. Everybody who was labeled in that caliber with him they was set up in the right way. What was Sheik Luch ready in the early 2000s to be a record label executive?
No, I don't think so.
Something that's brand it's weird because I never would have thought out of the 3. I would always sit back and think, like, who the fuck is running the Rough Riders? Then I was like, maybe Swiss Beats. Then I'm like, who's running D Block? Because I'm like, Jadakiss is putting in a lot of rap work. So you think Jadakiss, but you don't hear Jadakiss like he don't give me the business oriented kind of, you know, business mind frame. Yeah, I don't get that from Jadakiss. I get like, you know, like I'm the best rapper here. You see what I'm saying? You know, Styles P, I thought, if anything, would have been, you know, after hearing the Gangsta and the Gentleman, you know, sounds like he had, you know, if anybody was running the business, it would have been him. But it makes sense, you know, while we wasn't hearing as much from Sheek Louch, especially if he was running the business ordeal for me. Because D Block was a big thing. You had D Block, you had G Unit, you had Dipset, and you had State Property.
Right.
At that particular time, those was like the big crews at that time. The crews that each one of them crews, that's why they would compare him, because with those 4 crews, each one of them had labeled the punchline rapper. G Unit had Lloyd Banks, Dipset had Jewel Santana, State Property had Beanie Siegel,
right,
and then D Block had they had J Hood. Even though Kiss is a great rapper, great spitter, he's not really labeled a punchline rapper.
Right.
J Hood was the punchline rapper, killing the mixtapes. So I don't know. That whole ordeal was just, you know, but it was definitely, I always wondered what happened. I never heard it put out like that. So for me, I think it's a great interview from Mav Hoffa. And I don't think Styles P should look at Mav Hoffa any other way for doing an interview. But I do see where Styles P was coming from, though. Because the way he released the clip, just the clip by itself, like he intentionally know that he was going to get that response.
Right.
Like we know what clips is going to get responses, and we know what clips is, you know, or just promo clips. You see what I'm saying? Like he intentionally, when J Hood started talking about that, it was already in Mav Hoffa head already that he was going to put that out separately as a clip. And he knew he was going to get responses from either Sheek Louch or, you know, somebody. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, at the end of the day, I mean, the truth hurts. I don't know if it was the truth. I didn't see Sheek Louch come out and say nothing.
Nope.
I ain't see Jadakiss come out and say nothing. Styles P was the only one who responded to it. But 20 years or not, if it was true, then y'all pretty much Puff Daddy that man career, and he never recovered from that. But as a grown man, you should have fought around that, J Hood. You was even though you was young at that time, you should have found a way around that. You should have not let that have been the end of your career, whether you could get out of a contract or not. You should have found a way to make your money. Made yourself.
He could have made mixtapes, bro. He wasn't like he just hopped smooth off the mixtape game.
Yeah, shit. Why about even now?
Anybody?
Now is the time to win. If you're an old rapper trying to get back into the game, now was the time right now. I don't know about next year, 2 years from now. Now is the time. If you 40, 50, 60, not 60. That's a little crazy. But yeah, we don't want to hear Flavor Flav come back out. Yeah, boy. Like, we don't want to hear none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But yeah, if you in your 40s and 50s, you still got time. Right now is the time. To get, especially if you feel like you didn't get the shot that you think you ought to got. Oh, now is the time.
Yeah, shout out, salute to Griselda for that, man. That opened up that wave.
Facts, man. Open up the way for that, man. So that's, you know, but I mean, once you get to a certain age, you got to stop blaming the people who put you on, you know, as far as you not having money at this time. Same thing like this Romeo Miller and Pete Miller situation. Even though now Christmas, I see Master P put up the picture hugging Romeo. They was all good now, but this got a little messy, got a little crazy. Romeo finally got his first check from Rap Snacks. A.W. Bird, let me get your input on this whole P. Miller versus Romeo Miller social media thing now ended, because we all knew it was going to happen. Eventually, you're going to kiss and make up, but then now you still shit that you did on social media, which at the end of the day, you should have never did. Because guess what? Time heals everything. But what do you think about it?
Man, I really don't believe that. I feel like he got put in a situation where he thought he had unlimited wealth. because he was Master P's son, and he got some shit along the way, but he was young and he squandered it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's not get it twisted. Master P kind of fell on some hard times. I had to bounce back a couple of times after his heyday, but I think to a certain extent, Master P had other kids, and he just cut the faucet off a little bit on Romeo. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, they claim Master P was responsible for getting Romeo the full ride to USC. They said he made it a package deal with DeMar DeRozan or some shit like that. And that's how he ended up getting to USC.
Think about it. People couldn't understand how the fuck Master P ended up getting on the Toronto Raptors. I still don't know how to this day. I'm not saying P sucked. I'm not saying P sucked the ball. But what I'm saying is his skills wasn't, even though one game he had 14 points. I watched that game. Like, this is not me just going back looking on YouTube. I physically watched because the Toronto Raptors was a new team. People don't realize that Vancouver Grizzlies, Toronto Raptors both came at the same year. Master P was one of the first people on the Toronto Raptors, the Canadian team. A, how the fuck did you get on the Canadian? I know they part of the NBA. B, this is a new team. C, how did you even get in the NBA? Like, I still don't know. Like, Master P skills was good enough. Street ball, he's killing people. G League maybe. NBA level?
Right.
I see when he checked it. Nah, Percy Miller's that master. That kid was make him say, this is not him. Yes, that was him. So he must have some kind of connections in the sport world for him to even have got that shot. I'm gonna be the first one to say.
Was he even rapping? Was he rapping before then?
Yeah, he was a rapper before that. Yeah, he was a rapper before that. This was after Make Him Say and all that. Toronto Raptors, that's not no team that was in there when the Bulls and all that. That Toronto Raptors that's a newer team. I'm gonna go ahead and say late 90s, early 2000s kind of. Yeah, that was way after he was a rapper already. This was after getting good ghetto dope, all that. Yeah, this is after all that.
So this is after Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Facts. Master P is 6'7". People don't realize that. Master P is 6'7". At least that's what they had him labeled as a small forward in the Toronto Raptors.
Yep.
That nigga's tall. That nigga could dunk and all kinds of. Well, not now, obviously, but back then, yeah. But what I'm saying is his skills wasn't good enough. Any normal person without the name Percy Miller with no money, like they wouldn't have made it to that.
No.
Toronto Raptors.
Not at all.
14 points. That's good for any NBA team, but it wasn't like he was averaging that. That was one game.
He had that in a game or two.
Facts. Them niggas was sitting there mesmerized. Like, what? I'm playing an NBA game against Master P. The black players and shit was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, he was rocking this shit. Ghetto dope.
Yeah. Let the niggas shoot jump shots and shit. Yeah, I'm trying to get the next video and shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Ghetto dope. Yeah, this is when, what's crazy? This is when Silk the Soccer had that crazy, like, 3-4 year run. Silk the Soccer had that crazy run from, like, 98 to 2002. It was somewhere around in that time frame. I'm going to even go ahead and just say it was, like, 98. But Silk the Soccer had a crazy 4-year run. He was like,
everybody was on
features with everybody. He was on all the videos, the radios. He was getting all the awards. Noriega always talk about that shit. Silk the Shocker was getting all of it. He said Master P paid them niggas at the awards for that. You know what I'm saying? He was beating Big Pun, beating Noriega for all the awards. Noriega was hot that year. You know what I'm saying? What, and Super Thug and all that shit was out. Like Silk the Shocker was winning all that shit. That shit with him and Maya, that shit was winning all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's just fucking all of them niggas up in all the awards. So niggas said Master P was paying for that. I'm pretty sure he paid for Lil Romeo to get into USC. Pretty sure. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
And then let's not forget, motherfuckers be forgetting Lil Romeo had a TV show too. So by him being a young kid with the TV show, your money got to go into a trust fund. He couldn't just have that money straight out there. Master P couldn't even just get it. It's got to go into a trust fund till you old enough to spend it.
Which means you should have capitalized off of all that fame. You was a rapper. You had your own TV show. Your pops is famous. You was a basketball player, went to a good school. Like anywhere you put it, he set you up to where once you got of age, you should have capitalized off of that, been making your own moves instead of living off of daddy money. Same thing with 50 Cent, son. You ain't play ball, you ain't do all that, but you still 50 Cent, son, and you get mad money. You should have used that money to capitalize off of stuff. But y'all just sitting back, just thinking y'all parents' money gonna last forever. Guess what?
Yeah.
That shit don't. It run out. As soon as you try to be the little neglectful kid, listen, I'll be the possible. Okay, you don't like me, you don't like my money. Go out there and go work at McDonald's. Go work at KFC. Go do like everybody else had to do before they got their money and make their break. That's what you got to do with these kids sometimes. I feel like rich parents should still make their kids work regular jobs, regular minimum wage jobs, just so they can get a value of $1.
Yeah.
Make your damn teenage kid in the summertime go work at the ice cream shop, Starbucks, shit like that. Don't just give them here's the card and nah, they're never gonna know what the value of $1 is. Make their asses work so they can get their own money. Facts. A.W. Bird, what else you got on the real topic list?
Man, the only other thing I got on the real topic list is, did anybody in here watch the NFL game last night where the guy collapsed after the hit?
Yo, that was crazy. Hey, smooth. Listen, I hope he recovers fully. The last time I read up on an update was he was alive.
Yeah.
He was just needed help breathing.
Right,
so,
right, exactly.
Yeah, I'm hoping with that being said, he gets full 100% full recovery and he's able to breathe by himself. I watched it a couple of times. The hit didn't look crazy.
No.
But it was definitely right there, clear the windpipe. Yeah, so I'm hoping he didn't damage that man's windpipe. This is the reason why he need help breathing kind of deal, because that's something that's hard to go in to repair being at the spot. So, that's crazy. Skip Bayless is a dickhead talking about you don't know why they ended the game so close to the playoffs. And what do you mean? What you mean why they didn't postpone the game? They had to resuscitate that man right there on the field. You think players are supposed to go out and still feel comfortable? Nobody wouldn't want to hit nobody hard, pause, or none of that during that game or whatever like that, knowing that could happen to somebody else. That's why Skip Bayless, I see why they took you off of that main channel slot. Dumbass.
Yeah. So see, the thing I laugh about too is this right here. People look at this situation and they want to applaud the NFL and say, "Oh, the NFL did such a great job by saying that they were going to suspend the game and not play after it happened." You didn't have to worry about the NFL. Those players had decided after they saw that boy on the field like that it wasn't gonna be no more football play. If you had saw football play last night, it would have been people looking like Jerry Jones coming out on the field in some suits and ties to play, because the dudes that was in uniform wasn't playing no more after that.
Nah, that's a fact. I wouldn't have neither. So even though we don't see that happen middle of the games, we see that happen with baseball a lot from rain delays and all that. Like, you don't see that happen too much in other sports though too, but this was good. I don't know how they're going to do it as far as bring it back from the time to where they left off or make them do the whole game over. I don't know. I don't know if they're just going to call it a tie between the two. To be honest, that's what I would do, as long as it's not hurting. Especially the game wasn't super. It wasn't a big score apart from each other.
They said they ain't got enough time in the schedule to make it up before they want to start the playoffs and shit.
Yeah, I would just give both teams a tie. Like, because that's something that exists in football. I would just give both teams a tie. And if it was me, if they haven't done that already, even though, I know that kind of sucks for both of them, but it doesn't hurt neither one of them either. It doesn't count as a loss, which we know in football, the losses matter more than the wins. I seen teams 7-9 make it to the playoffs because the other team, their divisions got more losses than them and they suck. So, yeah. So, hey, with that being said, man, I guess it's about that time for a little bit of spoken word, man.
Yeah.
My God.
I'm ready.
Y'all got
I'm ready.
The gatekeeper, man. You know what I'm saying? And then, Ron G's, you get yourself ready right now.
Right now.
Let's talk to him.
Now time to get into a little bit of spoken word with our guy, y'all guy, Arthur Bird, with the spoken word.
Hey, E-Bird, I'm hungry. What we eating today? Oh, I sure hope it's infused. And by the way, my kneecaps hurt. What y'all got for that too? Let's get it!
Yeah, coming to you live. We back once again. First and foremost, glad to be back. And we're going to continue with the plan, man. Please wash your hands. I had to bounce forward from that COVID. Had a brother down. Shouts out to E-Bird. She's on the mend. She's going to be coming back soon with some incredible infusions, some new dishes on the menu. So get ready to enjoy some great things. We're going to get into it because it ain't nothing to it, but to do it, when you see the Kango, you know it's already written. A.W. Bird is back, and he's about to start spitting. 2023, the place to be. Forward focus is how we're looking at it. 2023, new year, new vision. Focused on the future, making better decisions. Attention on success, can't settle for less. Cups overflowing because the effort is blessed. Mental and the physical all intact. It's up and how we bouncing so we don't fall back. Still washing hands because the COVID is real. Soul still hungry for a spirit's meal. Joy is the toy the devil tries to steal. Verbal assault rifle so its caps I peel. In 2022, so much was revealed. Profession of a rapper, new deadly job. Niggas losing life like the corn off the cob. 2023, now it's the squad's turn. A lot will be learned as the blunt burns. Back at you. Strong.
Yes,
Feel
sir.
the clap. Wash your hands. Please. A.W. Bird with the word.
Yeah, man. Black people, clap it up one time for the gatekeeper himself, man. The one, the only A.W. Bird, man. Yes, sir. So, yeah, man, we're going to get into the second song of the day, man. This one right here is called The Outlet, man, from Nomad's record, man. Make sure y'all go over to Nomad's on YouTube right now. Go subscribe to the channel, man. The Outlet, Nomad's Records, featuring Mac Dudes, Isha, and T&D Rally, man. This is the As a Blunt Burn Pod Show, the illest and realest 420 improv comedy show on social media, man. And if you don't know, now you know.
Man, I just shoot all the way down to A, man, and pick up some heat, man. Check me out. The hand-to-hand shit, I ain't with it, fam. Got the cash app now. You can wire for the grams. Don't cut coke, just copping back what I get. That shit stepped on. Guess I got a lousy connect. Turned the brick to a brick, and I'm finna serve a couple. Quick 30. Y'all out here still trying to double. Went from grind to shine, wine a dime, back to grime, committed crime. Got pinch, rolled the bench, the last man in the trench. Try not to hit the innocent. When that blick is spit, nomadic niggerish, that's nigga shit. Old dudes, the naughty nerds, serve them birds in the burbs. Reward with the risk, I mean the turnover is superb. What you know about Lakeshore Limited? On the track, Q to the Midwest, bring another load back. Flip after flip after flip, I'm never falling back. I can't stop, won't stop till Nomads is on the map.
Nigga, I'm back like your favorite record. My artificial, they artificial for the record. Could have racks on me, I still eat a PB&J. Told Shorty I need me a P and a BJ for my B-day, like Pondy replay. Life is steak for the cheese, eating like that Philly, ain't no freeway. In the mix like a DJ, like a coach nigga need plays. Hold on, I said like a coach nigga need plays. I wanna rock right now like raw bass. This music a drug, ironic some raw for the bass. Damn, guess the keys just like 808. I said the keys just like 808.
Long as the dope getting sold, then I'm satisfied. Could've been a bigger man, I'm making dough, I'm selling pies. Never made a statement, dropped a dime, or even testify. Until that nigga did, all other business getting set aside. Bitch talk is cheap, if it ain't about $1, bitch don't talk to me. How you comfortable with snitching on a nigga, then to walk the streets? If it's up, then it's gonna stay that low, nigga, we don't call for peace. I starved some nights, I barely made $1, it was hard to eat. Nigga rolling, bodies drop left and right, got a nigga toting. I see mama on pistol, this heater, leave a nigga frozen. Off the lane, I'm dozing, mixed green and yellow, creating potion. Should've been an EMT, I saved fiends when they was overdosing. In the field, making plays like a quarterback, put shit in motion. My pole got hella bitches' faces on it, just like I told them. 30 hard tucked under the hoodie, man, that shit keep poking. Held my own by myself, you never heard about me folding. But how I'm kicking it. In the pose, 30 tucked me out, I heard of.
Yeah, man, that right there. Nomads Records. Mac Duels. Salute to the squad, man. Salute to everybody and everything they got going on, man. You know how that go. So, Raw G's.
Yes, sir.
You ready?
Yep.
Right, man. Y'all know how that go, man. It's your boy Ron G's, man. Here to bust y'all with a little bit of knowledge. Here to kick some knowledge for y'all 420 style, man. Let's get into it.
Strain of the day, and dabbing for dummies. With your boy, Ron G's. My nigga, please.
Hold up. My mom's in there. She about to go to work, though.
Hey, I know you don't smoke weed. I know this, but I'm gonna get you high today. Cause it's Friday. You ain't got no job. And you ain't got shit to do.
Let's get it.
Yes, man, you feel me? For the strain of the day, you feel me? I got the Purple Punch live resin, you feel me? From G Leaf, sitting at 59% THC. You feel me? This joint right here, you feel me? Fuego, man, you feel me? This joint right here, man, you feel me? This joint, I just got this joint like 2 days ago, you feel me? And every time when I smoke this joint damn near knock me the fuck out. They had me sleep like how y'all see me sleep on this show. Like, you feel me? So I ain't even gonna hold you. I just been keeping this joint in the crib and just smoke that joint. As soon as I'm about to just lay up and I know I'm chilling, you feel me? It's definitely a joint. You cannot drive and smoke this joint. I do not, don't even try doing it. You feel me? But as y'all know, Purple Punch, you feel me? It's a cross strain between Randy, you feel me, and what's that? Larry OG, you feel me? So both of them cross strains. You feel me? Why you hit the shit, man? You feel me? Because you know about that. You already.
Nah, your shit freezing, motherfucker. You have some technical difficulties right now. That's why we intervene right now. Your shit frozen like this. Your shit frozen like that right now. Hey, W Bird, take yourself on mute. I got you. That nigga's frozen like.
Yo.
Yo.
All of a sudden he went into an air raid. They ping pong, bing.
Facts. Like we can hear you clearly, Ron G's. Go ahead. Finish.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah. But we can't see you clearly.
Yeah, but my shit seemed like my shit just started going out. Yeah, my shit started going out. I'm like, what the fuck?
You sound like T-Pain.
All my shit started going out, man. Yeah.
That's like your shit sound auto-tune.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
So what's the percentage?
You said 59%.
It's at 59.42%.
This the oil?
This is it's a live resin, man. You feel me? It's the wax. It's not like the regular like THC oil that it come in. You feel me? So it's that wax. It's that strong shit.
You gotta go to come back in. I'm tired of looking at the rolls on your forehead just stuck right there. Like I see, you gotta go come back in. I want to go.
You said rolls on my forehead.
Yeah. Your shit like stuck. Like
I don't got no damn rolls on my forehead, man.
All you doing this screenshot, motherfucker.
Yeah,
you doing
boy,
this screen.
You look like Bumpy Johnson.
Yeah. Oh no,
Bumpy. Hey, Bumpy, go on and come back in. Fucking young Bumpy. That is crazy, son. I ain't gonna tell us how he looked with his shit frozen. That shit is hilarious. Shit, Bumpy, you spinning? Come on.
All right. Black
Live
spinning.
from the minivan.
Niggas trying to give me hell, man.
Now it's just black. Where are you? Where are you?
Now
There
y'all
you
don't
go.
see. All
There
right.
you go. Just look like
Yo, come on, man.
it looks like it's a floating potato face right now. That's all it looks like is a floating
Hey, yo,
potato
get
face.
the fuck. Hey,
They got
hey,
the hood
yo,
on.
man.
Take the hood off. It's like it's a floating face in your background. Look at this shit. Man. Just fucking who drew Ron G's on a potato and just got that shit floating in the background. Anyway, Ron G's.
Hey, yo, man.
I think we had fun. It's 2023. Don't worry, we here. We ready. We up next. We not playing. This is the illest content on social media right now. It's no other podcast like this. We not here hood hopping, YouTube style. We not podcast jacking. We get our own formats, our own style. So, for everybody who's watching, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and definitely all of the channels. We on all platforms. So stay in tune with the realest. Ron G's, let the people know where they can find you at.
You already know you can find your boy Ron G's 215. You feel me? And Ron G's _215. You feel me? On all platforms. You feel me? In the Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. You feel me? All that. You feel me? Make sure y'all tap in. You feel me?
Feel me? Fucking 6 you feel me's in one outro. That shit is crazy. Don't worry about it. It's the Philadelphia in you. You feel me? A.W. Bird. Take us home.
Man, glad to be back, feeling real good to be back on the virtual platform hood. Hey, man, on all platforms, DAW Bird, that's where you can find me. And you're also going to be finding me once again right here on the As the Blunt Burn Pod Show, as well as Smiley and Bird in the damn morning. We coming back to attack, so be ready to react.
Facts. We just want to fill y'all in, man. Here at the Pod Show Network. You got that as a Blunt Burn Pod Show, of course, which is always going to be the main show on here. If you want to catch that live, you got to come over to the Pod Show Network live, Ron G's 215 or the AW Bird on all platforms. It don't matter where y'all at, y'all can catch us. Second, we got Smiley and Bird in the morning coming back strong 2023. New show, me and Ron G's, Shred of the Day, featuring both of us. Where we know what he's going to do it on here by himself, but we're going to start giving y'all some uploads of us two or how we do a little strand of the day together. And on top of that, y'all going to be getting random uploads here on the Pod Show Network. All hip-hop, community, culture uploads. You want your latest content? Come over here to the Pod Show Network. The Harlem Smiley stories, yes, we are back in tune with it.
Yeah.
We are back in tune with it. Episode 43 is being edited up right now as we speak. We out here. We working. Guarantee you. My goal for 2023 is to get my 100,000 plaque on my main channel. But I also want y'all to rock with the backup channel, the Pod Show Network Live. It's not even the backup channel. If you want to catch this live, this is where you need to catch it at. If you want to interact in the chat, catch it live. That's where you're going to catch it at. But this will be also uploaded on the Pod Show Network. So with that being said, y'all know the slogan. You can't get this money when you in there sleep on the couch. It's impossible. Everybody else about to get up, get out, and get something, man. But you will be left behind if you just sitting on that couch, ain't getting to no money, man. That couch got ass splinters in it. You got ass splinters from the couch right now. Yeah, from the wood that's breaking in the bottom of the couch. That means it's time to get your ass up and go get out, get something, man. This is your boy Harlem Smiley, man. This has been the As the Blunt Burn Pod Show. Yeah, stay in tune with the realest, man. We here, we ready, and we up next, man. Make sure y'all never do drugs. Never do drugs. Definitely, unless it's 420 base. We out of here. One love, man. One love. One love. One love. Ron G's. Flow potato. You out of here?